With the rise of Antifa and neo-Nazis marching in the streets, using violence as their tactics to achieve their means, one has to wonder, what explains this? What explains this violence? Could it be the fact that the Bolshevik Revolution is almost a century old this November? Could it be that maybe history is not taught in schools properly? I have a theory as to why that is the case, and Black Ribbon Day largely ties into that. Today is Black Ribbon Day, marking 78 years since the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact was signed by the foreign ministers of Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union. Prior to this pact being signed by these two foreign ministers, the Soviet Union and Nazi Germany were actually getting along fairly well. They have similar tactics, they had a similar love of socialism. One was geared towards nationalism, that being Nazi Germany. The other was geared towards international socialism or communism, that being Soviet Union. So it's quite funny that revisionist historians like to put these two evil totalitarian regimes at odds with one another when they in fact actually had very similar goals, had similar desires to oppress people to achieve their means. As a result of the Stalin-Hitler Pact, millions of people died. But also, many historians of the true vein have noted that this particular agreement led to the start of World War II amongst Europeans. Shortly after the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact was signed by the two foreign ministers, Hitler decided to invade Poland, and shortly afterwards, Stalin had decided to invade the Baltics and Finland. Seeing members comprising both Antifa and neo-Nazis marching in line with both of these 20th century ideologies, not so much the brutality, but similar rhetoric, is pretty disconcerting, and that's why Black Ribbon Day should be celebrated today and every day. Remembering the victims of communism and honoring their legacy, super crucial for people in this country to learn from past mistakes and to not repeat them going forward. The fact that revisionist history dominates and this rhetoric continues to emanate from both the strains of neo-Nazism and also modern-day Bolshevism should be pretty alarming, and if we don't correct this with educating people about the ills of both ideologies equally and offer equal condemnation of both National Socialism and Soviet Communism, you're going to have people marching in the streets to this violent rhetoric, carrying out these senseless acts and causing havoc where none need be. So it's incumbent upon us as Americans to educate people about the ills of both Nazism and Soviet communism. Involved with the Victims of Communism Memorial Foundation, talk to someone who fled persecution, whether it was in Asia, South America, Eastern Europe, Cuba. Talk to people who've lived through tyranny and learn from them and what we can do to prevent this kind of movement from taking hold again in the future. So thank you.